Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Civilization 5 Sweden. So as I said at the end of the previous episode, I played off camera for a few turns. It was like 10, 11 turns, something like that. We can probably just check it exactly here. We are 4 turns away from the end of the peace treaty, and of course I want to declare the next war as soon as the peace treaty ends. And I think we ended the previous episode right after we signed, so I think I played 11 turns. It was only 11 turns, but it took me quite a long time to play through it, because we now have workers like all over the map fixing tiles, removing roads, all that kind of stuff. Then I had to move our units, so we are now more or less ready for the war. We could use more units probably. I managed to train some garrison replacements. Hakapelita currently is the cheapest unit that we can get. We can train in like our high production cities, we can train one every turn, so I was able to replace quite a few garrisons with them, and I still have more on the way. So we should be able to send all the fully upgraded experience units to the front line before the war. What else? Well, we managed to get another social policy. I picked the rationalism opener because I want to get enlightenment, free tag with extra happiness from basically every city. I think that's worth it. It's not like the opener is weak either. It gave us like 230, something like that, science per turn. So definitely worth the investment. At some point, I will probably finish Filthy as well, just to get the finisher. But I think having access to enlightenment as soon as possible is a bit more important. And one more thing. There was World Congress and World's Fair paused. We also proposed another thing. This time I'm going for Casus Belli. I would rather go for some world project again, but there was nothing that or that would really make a difference at this point. So instead I decided to go for Casus Belli, mostly for the faster, like warmonger point degradation, or how is exactly called, decay. That's the word that I'm looking for. What else? Yeah, I switched all our cities to World's Fair now. When we check demographics, we are the leader when it comes to production, so we should be able to get gold, and this social policy we get from the World's Fair should give us access to common words. How is it called? To ideology. So I think that's a pretty important moment. So that's why I decided to start recording here. Okay, let's end the turn then. Oh, and of course I upgraded all units that could be upgraded. We still have 7,000 because in 3 turns we get combined arms, so our land ships will get upgraded, and also we'll have the huge wave of upgrades where all our riflemen will be upgraded to infantry. Actually, I'm not sure that we have enough money for that, but I think the upgrade from riflemen to infantry also isn't that expensive. So at least the units that are on the front line should get the upgrade before the war starts. Okay, next. And yeah, there are more and more units moving to the front line, as you can see. Indonesia decided to steal some of our land. Not sure that this is really gonna help them. What is a bit scary is that they fully rebuilt their armies. There are quite a few units that we'll have to get through, but on the other hand, all these units are culture, science, and faith for us. Oh, okay, fine, sure, I'll take it. Just gonna delay the capture of Bandung. I'm actually surprised that there are no cities, that there is no city here. I really expected a city probably on this tile. But well, it's better for us, of course, because it seems we might actually be able to push Jakarta after Bandung, or if there is a city here, which, again, probably will be, you would have to take that. Maybe you can just take all the cities here. We'll be returning these two too. Brazil, we will be liberating Antananarivo. I'll actually take Antwerp because Antwerp has 2 tiles with coal, so it's 10 coal from one city-state. I think that is worth it. We still need factories in quite a few cities. After the recent change, factories are insanely strong in wide empires. So we definitely need as much coal as possible, and then we could just go along the coast, and when we have this area secured, then take Jakarta. We'll see about that. Okay, next. I finally bought that Great Admiral. Maybe you can even buy another one now. Failed proposal. Oh yeah, he wanted to ban one of the luxuries that we currently own, so I stopped that successfully. A new unit from Almaty, that's great. World Fair upgrade 65%. We have 4,000. Well, we should be able to win it. What are we gonna do with this lunch ship? I think I'm gonna send it down here. Indonesia stole Lhasa from us, so next time Lhasa will be attacking from the south, so I need a few units here. They shouldn't have that many units. Once we get rid of them, it'll be fine. And of course, when we vassalize Indonesia, problem will be solved. But for now, I don't want these units to be pillaging all the improvements. And we also have a trade route here. I'll try to get something with food, to be honest. 8 turns. We start growing at decent pace. Maybe you can afford to lock it. That's 1. Sea tile. I don't know. As much food as possible. As you can see, happiness is up to 41%. Might even be able to get over 50 once we get access to ideologies. All of this. Actually, you should probably move here so we can upgrade that land ship. Remove the road. You'll sit where you are. Remove that. And that. This is basically what I've been doing the whole time. Or most of the time that I was playing off camera, just micromanaging workers. 2 turns. How does it look like with that Admiral, by the way? 1 more turn. And the war will start in 3. I probably won't be buying the next Admiral. We have 10,000. How much do we need for a General? How much are you missing? 16,000. That's what we're missing. How quickly can we get 16,000 faith with so many units that we can kill? I don't think it's gonna take that long. So I probably want to make sure that we have the option to fate by a general. Okay, fine, I'll pass on that admiral for now. It's not like happiness is a problem anymore, at least not a huge problem anymore. Go. Whatever, may as well build that farm. What is this? Artillery. Go. So now we should get the wonder. There we go. Which gives us a golden age, and I think we'll get a golden age, another golden age right after this one. We are like one turn away from golden age, I think, because we had, or I popped an artist 4 points. So we should get now 2 golden ages, which will like last throughout the whole war. So that will give us some nice bonuses. Production and science for all factories. Yeah, another reason to build them. Much did we invest? 9,000. 1,800. So who got the free social policies? Assyria actually ignored this completely. Oh wait, free social policy. No, he didn't get the free social policy. Free social policy is actually... Wow, I'm really surprised he didn't bother. Fine. Wait, p.30 expired? No, 2 more turns. That had to be with... That was probably with Assyria. And look at that. Indonesia doesn't have any defensive packs anymore. Hopefully we'll be able to declare just on him. He won't get any defensive packs in next 2 turns. How many tiles is Rio working? It's not working these 2, so I'll just give this farm to Sao Paulo. Now, the question is, do we get the free tag now? That would be a mistake, because the only free tag that we can get right now is fertilizer. This is a huge waste. That means enlightenment will have to wait. Do we want observatories? And how much do I care about the finisher? I don't think I'll be able to finish rationalism. One science for every mountain. By itself, it gives 6 science. Well, that's quite a lot. Okay, fine. Let's go for scientific revolution. Was again like 150, I think, science per turn. I didn't check before we got the social policy, but the last number I remember was like 1530. Let's get those observatories quickly. Now we have a little bit of coal again, so let's get factories. And how far are we from combined arms? 31. Okay, so if we invest into a few buildings, we should get enough science to get it now. But then I won't have the money for units, never mind. Wait, I probably want... No, I want the factory, of course I want the factory. Go. Oh, archaeologists. Okay, let's get another landmark. How many people do we have? 18. If I start working it now, I'm just gonna slow down the growth. First want to get to 20, then we can lock the landmark. And we should be 2 turns away from the war, yep. So now we get combined arms. Oh, he just got Empire State Building. Excuse me. Look at this happiness. We'll have to do something about that. Assyria is still pretty unhappy, even though they are not fighting. Okay, good. That's good news. Their combined arms, atomic era. I think you are the first to enter atomic era. Yep.
I trust you are a friend to liberty. I'm listening. All right.
What are the proposals once again? World religion. Should be able to stop it, I think. Ban truffles. I don't think we care about truffles too much. What do you want to build next? Probably the observatory, just 4 turns, and after that we can build a museum. I think we want a zoo here with all the forests. Then we can build military academy. We're gonna need garden at some point, but maybe chancery first. And yeah, once again, we need coal. Okay, so I wanted to get order. Let's make sure that's what we want to do. It's a lot of happiness from public schools. This is research lab. So public school, that's scholar. So there will be an instant bonus there. 20% happiness needs modifiers for only illiteracy. Production towards research lab, that's not bad. That's actually really nice. Okay, and the other option would be autocracy. I think order is a bit better. The main reason why I would go autocracy is air supremacy. But it's possible that the game will be over by the time we get there, so I think I will go with order. That should have stronger level 1 tenets. Let's go. We need that happiness. We currently have 322 to 366. Look at that. 44 happiness from one tenet. And it will even give us more because we should be able to still build some more military academies. Now, research. This is a freedom wonder. We want motherland calls, right? That's order. And we have the social policies. Where's our capital? How long is it gonna take? 9 turns. And we'll get an engineer in 4. Okay, I'll finish the archaeologist, then we get motherland cost, then we get Pentagon. And that means in 20 turns, less than 20 turns, we'll actually have 2 jets. It's weird that a wonder, where is it? Here, that wonder that comes with replaceable parts gives units that come with lasers. That's a bit crazy. But I'll definitely take them. We will have access to jet fighters before the rest of the world gets to flight. Let's reveal aluminum. Then we get plastics because we want research labs. Don't really care about corporations that much. So I think once we are done here, how much oil do we have right now? 22. There's still at least 14 more that we can get. So refrigeration can wait with the offshore platforms. Which means after plastics, we'll try to get atomic theory and the Manhattan Project first. And then we go mobile tactics. After mobile tactics, we can quickly grab refrigeration. Also, now we need those upgrades. So how much is an upgrade from a land ship to a tank? That's a lot. This one should be... It's actually more expensive than I thought. Well, we need at least some of them. Now we should be able to liberate these cities quickly, so that should give us the money for the remaining upgrades, I think. I'll get one tank on this side as well. We now have the +1 range artillery, so we can start bombarding the city right away. Okay, next. If I could, I would have actually started the war now, because it seems we may lose Congo, or actually Brazil may lose Congo, which is pretty bad. Let's actually make one more change. Do you have extra range? You don't. Next, I hope that the city-state will hold for one more turn. No. I think I'll have to bring some more units. Speaking about some more units, yeah, I think this will do. This is a gift from our vassals because we entered the new era. Wait, that's not what I wanted. Fortify. So what else do we need to fix? Oh, you know what? Let's just get that oil. Fine. This will just be a replacement for a garrison. So what I'm gonna do, let's see, how far can you go? Far enough. So we're gonna 1, 2, 3. That's in the city bombardment range. Fine, I'll just sit here. 45. Do we want to attack any of these city-states? I don't think so. I'll just send another artillery this way. This is the best that we have. I can't even buy another sea tile. Okay, so for now that we'll have to do. Can we still train another hack ability? We can't. But let's actually get archaeologists. Our capital is now a bit too busy to train more, so other cities will have to take over. Okay, did he get the defensive pact? Nope. I think it's time. This is gonna be a fun war. How much damage can we do here? Not that much. And I don't have a general here? How is that possible? That's pretty decent damage. Holy crap, that's a lot of damage. The garrison should even die now. Could take out this Gatling gun now. If I keep the Zeppelin here, he's most likely gonna die. I think the city can one-shot that. So this is probably the safest tile right now. Tanks will just have to wait for a while. How far can you go? Not quite far enough. Yeah, we desperately need to take one city so we can upgrade everything. This is actually gonna take a while because they built 2 citadels in pretty good spots. Oh wait, it's too far. Never mind. I can hit this one. I can hit the city. Oops, there is a citadel. Damn it. Can get rid of this one. I'll gladly take that. Holy, how many great diplomats does he have? I'd really like to have the option after the game to check how many, in this case, how many great diplomats did Indonesia have throughout the game. Because I think we'd be surprised by the number. What do we attack first? Do we have extra range? We do. Actually, well, if I take Antwerp first, I'll have to fight Indonesian Navy. That's probably a bad idea. I'll just get rid of their units and then take Fortaleza. Okay, this is gonna be an interesting turn. Can you maybe do some damage down here before they can attack? Oh, that's it, I guess. Okay, next. Actually, no, don't go next. There is... I can't do it because of the Roman caravan. What about the other one? Interesting that I can do it here. There's also another caravan on the same tile. Why the hell is the Roman caravan blocking me here? Oh well, it should go through the city and just be pillaged automatically. And we can use the money to get one upgrade. 2 upgrades actually. Okay, next. I'm probably gonna lose some workers now. I'm pretty sure that there are some workers I just missed. It's because of all the city-states. You want first? No, I don't think I want to trade with him. Oh, so far so good. So how much damage did we take? This is because of the citadel. So here we'll have to pull back. And Zictuna finally reached size 20. So now we can unlock the growth. Don't think we really want musicians, so what we're gonna lock are scientists. 2 more. This is probably, yeah, this is way too much. How long would it take to grow once more? Let's actually get size 21 because that will allow us to lock all the scientists. $17, $16. Now, do I go for that kill? Probably. Can't get this kill though, I would be stuck on this tile. On the other hand, does it matter? Should get a small heal. And now it's only the city bombardment and the one fusilier. I hope that there are no ships here. Or if there are any ships, they're just melee ships. That the land ship survives. Oh, there is a ship. At least we are doing decent damage. Hey, city state. Okay, we'll make it easier for us getting rid of their units. Where was this caravan going? Sigtuna. I don't think we want to send it back there. If I want to send caravan somewhere, I want to send it north as far as possible. Maybe all the way to Mataram. So that it goes through as many villages and towns as possible. Can we do it? Go all the way to Mataram. We can. Go. Okay, we don't need this railroad, so let's get rid of it. Now, this sounds like a horrible idea. Unless... Well, first of all, let's hit the city. That will destroy the garrison. Then we're gonna hit this guy. How many hit points do you have? 5. Oh, come on. Oh, whatever. I'll just do it this way. Still should be fine on 82 hit points. We can pillage here. We can get rid of this citadel. If I attack first... I either pillage or attack. One, 2, 3. We can pillage next turn. Need to get to the city as soon as possible. What the hell happened? No, that's not what I wanted. I thought I had enough movement points. Never mind. don't think I want to move anywhere until I have more field guns in position. Or not field guns, more artillery in position. Fine. So this is still in... No, it's... Well, even if it is in bombardment range of the city, it doesn't matter. With strength 24, it won't be doing any damage. There, we need to take out this one. I'm really surprised how little damage they managed to do to us here. This should... Actually, it's not a kill. So I'm not sure this is a good idea. Hopefully the tank will be able to handle the damage. How much can I do here? It could be another kill. Okay. That's something I didn't expect. So this tile is protected by two cities. In that case, I'm just gonna pull back. I may actually lose this tank. Fortify. Oh, let's get back up here. It's a pretty good position for Indonesia. But if let's see, if I cross this river, then I can upgrade this guy. I probably need to upgrade this one as well. Wait. Okay, what did I forget? There's just another random artillery moving somewhere. Didn't even know we had another one. Let's just end the turn and see what happens. This is gonna be a long war, not because it's that difficult, just because it's that messy. Oh, wait. Paratroopers. Oops, that's one small detail that I forgot about. This guy'll probably now get captured. I could send maybe this land ship to prevent that, or not prevent it, but have a unit to take that worker back. Sure, why not? Next. So are we gonna lose the tank? No. They barely touched it. They're just moving more units, but they're not attacking. See, the city-states might be doing more damage. How much damage can we do to the paratrooper? I'll just pull back. Attack this guy. 700. Upgrade here. Okay, that's good enough. I'll just sit on the border. How much do you want to grow Stockholm? Because we don't really care about engineers. Could probably stop at 30. Okay, let's just get some throwaway tanks. Now, how did we take so much damage? Probably just the rifleman. Well, let's get rid of that fort. I don't want to, but I will have to pull back here. Let's see, how far do I want to go? Here, here, move the artillery closer. Take the city down to 0. Let's try to outflank them. Could go around. See what happens, how they're gonna react. Fine, so what I need to do now, I need to take this tile. Because when I have this tile, I'll be able to like connect this group with this one. What? There is a railroad. Oh, there isn't a railroad here. Can I get a kill? Yes. Okay. I think I'll actually pull back for this turn. I think we can get rid of this worker. This is a pretty well placed citadel, I have to say. Oh, okay. Didn't expect that. And that is gonna take a while. Well, I'll just keep going. 45, 45. Where's another side? Let's dig up this one. Okay, next. 45. We have global monopoly on wine. That's what? That's Faith, I think. Yeah. So how much damage can we do now? We're actually taking more damage than we are dealing. Wow. Definitely can't, well, can't. I can take the city now, but I'll just lose it immediately. This is gonna need some creative approach, because holy crap, they have units everywhere. Look at that. Excuse me. I'll probably have to make a cut here and figure out what I'm gonna do here. Well, if they keep sending units to that lake, that would help. Fix that railroad finally, that's also gonna help. And we'll have to start with small victories, and the first small victory is gonna be taking this tile. I think I'll pass on that second attack. Fine. What else? Actually, I may have to attack Antwerp. Even though I'll then have to do something about the Indonesian Navy. But this is pretty difficult to attack from the sea because there's only one sea tile next to the city. I might be able to defend that. And do we get some more upgrades? We can't expect anything for quite a while. You will get scientist in one turn. What if I try to rush flight actually? Because bombers would make this much easier. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. When you can't get through with brute force, just get even more brute force. It'd be great if this cuirassier just moved away. Hello. That looks like a mistake. Okay, that could open the path. Didn't expect the AI to make such a stupid mistake. Yeah, just need the Kirasir to move away. So this is a tile that I need for this artillery. Okay. Well, that's a waste of time. Problem is that our tanks can't really hold the line here. They're taking too much damage from the city bombardment. .45. I think the sea tile might actually be better than the forest. It gives more food. What's the size? 15. Yeah, we still want to keep growing. Do you want to keep working the Wonder? I think Fate Wonder is really not a top priority anymore with the Fate that we are getting. Thinking about starting to work on our navy. The question is, can I build enough ships before the next war starts? We can try. Okay, next. It's a lot of damage, but actually it's not too bad. If they split up like this, then it will actually be easier getting through than if they stayed stacked up here, because I can't really get to them there, and if I attack one of their cities, they'll immediately retake it. Hey, paratroopers. Amazing. It's exactly what we didn't want. Actually, he died immediately. Nice. I guess the Gatling gun, no, not Gatling gun, machine gun will stay. Shall I just attack? We'll move forward. Now we have replacement. The artillery. That's a good question. This is another citadel I have to get rid of. Fine. Okay, how are we doing here? Taking no damage somehow. Okay, I think now we need to take that city down to 0. Then we're gonna take control over these 2 tiles. Medan is a problem. But if I take Bandung, then it's just 1 city. So I have to take this tile on the same turn that I take the city. Okay, can move forward. Another option would be taking the city first and then fight them in our territory. But for that I would need the railroad here. could do it right now. Then I can block this tile. No, I can't. No matter what I do, this rifleman would survive. And then they just retake the city. Well, actually, there's a railroad here, so I could attack. Once this is our territory, pull back, send a new guy. He could attack twice. This rifleman would actually die. Then I would control this tile with zone of control here. So this rifleman wouldn't be a problem. We would have this one. That would be a problem. This one wouldn't be able to do anything. So it's just this one. And to block him, I need a unit here that I won't be able to get. Okay, one more turn, then I think I should be able to figure it out. I'll check this again in between episodes, I think, if I can somehow block enough tiles to prevent all the melee units from getting to the city and retaking it. We don't care about range units being right next to the city or in range. That's fine, we just have to stop melee units. Yeah, as I said, I'll try to figure that out. You guys can switch. Move this way. We're gonna need more units everywhere. You'll probably go this way. And I'll have to think a bit about what I'm gonna do here. Well, actually, maybe I don't have to think about it. I can do it this way. Just need to pull this infantry back. We have replacements. We can reach that rifleman. Wait, you can actually almost kill that guy. Let's hit that Gatling gun. Tank is still in range of Fortaleza, but that should be okay. Let's check all the pop-ups, just in case there is something interesting. How much fate do we have? 20,000. We are getting like 5,000 fate per turn, I think, with all these kills. So we'll be able to maybe fate by a general next turn, if that's even possible. How long until we can fate by another great person? No, we can already do it, just need to get the fate. Maybe that's what we need for the push. Have the general ready and heal everyone at the end of turn. Okay, scientist. We can pop him, I think. Let's see how close we get to corporations. We should be able to actually maybe even finish corporations. Well, not quite, but it's close. Seems that we'll be able to get flight much sooner than expected, and this is great. Now, on the east, they'll keep each other busy. I was a bit worried that during this war, maybe even Rome could declare on us. He had quite a few units on the board there, and pretty strong position with the citadels and forts. So now when he is fighting Pakal, I think we won't have to worry about him for a while. Lost the monopoly? How did that happen? There is the stupid paratrooper. Well, I'll have to think about that as well. Okay, let's just make a cut here. I can do all of these things in between episodes. So as usual, I hope that you liked this episode. I hope that you can join me next time again. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.